Welcome back to X and O's with Joes. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe. We are steadily climbing towards 1,000 real subscribers, and we really do appreciate all the people who subscribe to the channel out there and everything that we're doing. Stay tuned. We have some really good stuff coming up. A really good dynamic thing that we're going to be doing, hopefully with some NAIA coaches, to get NAIA programs more exposure, and so I'm really looking forward to being able to do that. In the meantime, I have a great thing for you today. We're going to talk about empty formation quarterback gun runs. Now, many of you might think, well, once you go empty, it's kind of limited as far as the run game, but there really is a lot of things that you can do. You just have to be creative with the way that you do them. So we're going to go over a few of them today. Hopefully you can put another tool in your toolbox if you have an athletic quarterback, or if you have an athlete that you want to put on the field and get the ball in their hands, and this could be a very awesome way to do so. So stay tuned. Okay, so many people use empty as a way of getting a lot of athletes on the field. Some people use empty as a way of spreading out a defense. I think that empty is a great way to spread the defense out and make them respect the fact that you have pass receivers everywhere. But really what I'm a big proponent of is getting a box that looks like this. When you get a box that looks like that, that means you got 5-on-5 when it comes to your line blocking their guys. But it also means when you add the quarterback in, that's a 6-on-5. Because I'll take my runner at quarterback or my quarterback versus some safeties that are far away. So you see I have an empty left and an empty right drawn up here. I'm going to go through quickly a couple of basic quarterback gun runs out of empty without any motion. So really simple is zone. Now the beautiful thing about zone is out here you can keep these guys occupied with some type of dummy route. So a fade, a vertical, they're going to have to respect these, because if they don't, you're just going to throw the bubble. So they go 3 versus 3, they stay back like this, we might throw this bubble once or twice. Because I got 2-on-2 and then 1-on-1 with my number 3 in here. Again, there's 2-2, they've got 3 there, that's not as advantageous, but he still has to respect it. Inside the box, we're going to run normal zone situation. So if I go zone right, I've got my ace working up to the mic. He's here. He's going to work through here. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, well, why is he not blocking here? Well, if I'm direct snapping it to the quarterback and he runs a front side zone, am I really going to waste time here on the backside? I'm trying to look whole to cut back. I'm not trying to get out the back door. Now, if you're having problems because this is an uber athletic guy, it's simple. Just have him lock on the backside. So now the quarterback's going to catch it, wait a beat, slow play it to try to figure out what lane he's going to take. Is he going to punch it? Is he cutting back? Or is he bouncing to the outside? It's actually a really effective play because they have to respect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have to respect a pass first before they can come to the run. That allows your 5 linemen to get up on these 5 man-on-man and let your quarterback or the dynamic runner that you put at this position find a lane to work into. Down here, same thing. We look to the left. Say we want to run weak. So we're here, same thought process. we want to run to the weak side. We want to run away from the 3. They've got 2 2s. Boom, we're here. Double team. He's here. He can lock on the back, or he can rip through and work up to the second level. Again, your quarterback's getting the ball, way to be, and then he's looking whole to punch it. He's looking to cut back, or he's looking to bounce it. So that's a great way to be able to use zone, and that would be depending upon how you numbered it, a 12-13 zone. 12-13 zone, no motion, just line up and hit them with the zone up the middle. Now I've got some great things with some motions that I'm going to show you next. Stay tuned. Now, one of the other things I like to do out of empty is to run motion, because most times when you run empty and you run a motion, people think that you're going to run jet sweep. And so a lot of times a motion will allow people to over pursue, which gets you to be able to hit them on the backside or away from where the motion's coming. So I like to motion, say if I want to run a quarterback power, we run a jet power read. You've heard me talk about the jet power read before, so I'm not going to go into that again. If you want to see the jet power read, definitely look at the card at the end of this video. I'll make sure I link the jet power read to it. But say you wanted to do something like, I don't know, like quarterback trap. A great way to do quarterback trap is also with motion, because you want to influence one of these tackles to follow that jet motion. So here we go. We've got empty right. We're going to send the motion along. He's coming this way. We want to run trap. So we're going to send that guy backside. We're going to try to influence by releasing on this 2 outside. We're going to work up through this end, because we don't need to block that guy, because that guy has to respect the jet, and we're running trap, so why would we block him anyway? So he's going to work up to the second level. This guy on the backside technically could make the play, so we want to work through him to the backside. Again, you want to work through that end to the backside. This guy coming, he's going to be the trap. Quarterback, he's not doing anything other than catching the ball, taking one step, and then looking to get downhill. So he can get downhill and try to find a lane out of there. So he uses that motion. He's going to come and block. He's coming to block. He's coming to block. He's there. He's going to use that motion to make it look like they're running jet. He has no interest in the jet. They're working up to the next level, next level. The only person that's blocking, the only people that's blocking a first level guy are this center and this guard. So down over here, you see it. Now we have it here. We're going to run it. Let's say we want to run it away. So now we're going to bring the trips to the 2 side again, because we're going the same way. But you can see how this is going to change, because everybody's going to bump when they motion. So he's going to, again, not block there, run through. Here's your jet. He's up. He's up. Now, remember, these guys are going to bump with the motion, right? So those guys are going to bump with the motion. It's even better that he outside releases, because the outside release is going to make this guy think it's jet. So now he's going to flow. He's blocking back. He probably needs to come flat if he's in a 2 to make sure that that guy can't get penetration up the field. However, if he gets penetration up the field, it's not as big a deal, because we don't have a back coming here and then working to the other side. we just got the quarterback, and he's going to move away from that anyway. He's going to work through to try to get to this backer, but he wants to work through that end just in case that end is darting inside. Quarterback takes a step. On catch, takes a step. This guy's coming as your trap. He's up the field looking for positive yards. So, not just jet power read, but also you can run a trap. You can run trap out of an empty set. I've got one more thing I'm going to show you out of this before we get up out of here. Now this last one I like to do, this is one that I think catches people off guard because of the nature of it. This is empty 14-15 lead. 14-15 lead. Now you're asking yourself, well, Coach, how are we running a lead out of empty? Well, it's simple. We're going to bring the guy in motion. And that guy that comes in motion is going to be the one that actually leads up. So, let's say we want to come here, 14 lead. We want to run 14 lead. So, if you're looking at it from the 0 to 2 to 4 hole, so 0, 2, 4. So, 14 lead, we're trying to hit this B gap. We're going to base here. We're going to base there. These guys are going to work to double team here. He's got him all by himself. This guy's going to come in motion, and on the snap of the ball, and the ball's going to get snapped when he's right by the guard. On the snap of the ball, he's coming through and leading for the Mike backer. The quarterback is getting the ball, and he's right behind him, leading up. Now, these guys again, working to their blocks. He's working to their blocks. He's going to probably bump over. He's going to bump as well. But this is a quick hitting play. He should be able to outrun him before he gets into the play. Remember, we're trying to have these 5 guys responsible. Now, in a perfect world, we get this front side 3 technique taken care of. We double team that guy, and then somebody comes off for the backside back. Now, if he happens to be in a 1 and a 3, if we have a 1 and a 3, so if he's a 3 here, the hole's going to hit here. So now we have a base. Now this guy will come and work there. I'll show you that down here, matter of fact. So let's say we have a 1 and a 3. 3 technique here, 1 technique here. Again, we're going to get these blocks from these guys. He's going to base. He's in a 3 technique, so he's got him by himself. He's basing. We're going to ace, block. He's basing. We're going to ace. So whatever that backside guy does, because again, when he comes in motion, and he comes to lead through for this Mike, when he comes to lead through for that Mike, that guy's bumping over, that guy's bumping over. Quarterback catches it, he's right behind him. So this gives you an opportunity to come downhill when something that looks finesse. You're outside, coming downhill. Just another way to get the quarterback an opportunity to run the ball. That's a QB lead. I call this 14-15 lead, or whatever it is you would want to call your lead plays. That's all the time we have today. Again, quarterback gun runs out of empty. You got to love them, especially if you have an athletic quarterback, and hopefully you do, because that's the world we live in today. You want your quarterback to be able to do more than just stand back there like a statue and deliver the ball. So you have a dynamic of getting the quarterback involved in the run game, playing 11-on-11 football. That's going to allow you to have the most success that you can have for your team. If you like the video, please make sure that you like. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We know everything that we do is for you to help you be a better coach, help you be better players, and we really do appreciate all of the love and support that we've gotten, but we're not there yet. We want to continue to build this thing as high as we possibly can. So, for X and O's to Joe's, I'm Coach Gene Clemens. We'll talk to you next time.